A picture speaks 1,000 words. What is it about an image that captivates us? You will all agree with me that there is something enduring about a photograph. Ask different people why a photograph is just so captivating and why it's worth 1,000 words. No two responses will be the same, yet everyone will have an answer. What does the picture tell you about the individual? What are they feeling and what are they thinking? Now, not too long ago, photographs actually took a lot of work to produce, and they ultimately survived a physical manifestation of a moment in time. Take a look at this picture. That's a picture of me as a baby. Cute, hey? Now, this picture was actually hand-finished by an artist and framed. There is only one picture of me as a baby when I was 1 year old. And fortunately, I have it. Now, this is one of those talks where I'm actually going to ask you to take out your cell phones. Can you all take out your cell phones for me? Hustle and bustle. Great. I want you to look at the number of photographs that you have in your album. And take a mental note of that number. I'm going to get back to it. Because here's the thing. How many images do you think you have today of your friends, your family, your children, grandchildren, nieces, nephews, your pets? I'll tell you, the average person has about 3,000 images on their phone, and soon 3,000 could become 30,000. So let's do a quick survey across the room. Who's got like 1,000 photos on their phone? Couple of hands. Who's got 3,000 photos on their phone? Nice. Who's got about 7,000? Who's in my over 10,000 photograph club? There you go. Okay, so now put your phones away and let me tell you how technology is starting to extract the sentiment out of photographs. Because wow, things have changed, right? From me just having one copy of a photograph of me as a 1-year-old to the thousands of images that we carry around with us in our back pockets. So if a photo is worth 1,000 words, technology today will tell you what those words are because they are captured but not yet spoken. Now, photographs were once precious physical artifacts that we used to pass down from generation to generation. But the next frontier of photography is identifying how an image makes you feel, or how you feel about a particular image. The art of photography no longer resides with the professional photographers. The evolution of technology has opened the door to everyone. I, for example, I'm in that over 10,000 club. I take photographs every day of my dogs. Those are cute, right? My grandchild, and even my delicious homemade bagels. By the way, they are legit. They are really good. My Instagram is bursting with images that matter to me, which hopefully makes my audience feel what I'm feeling through the images that I capture. And through time, I have taught myself how to better take photographs. And across the globe, people are taking billions of photographs with their mobile devices today. In fact, in 2017 alone, that's right, this year, over 1 trillion images will be taken on mobile devices. 90% of those, approximately 90% of those, will be taken on a smartphone. Would you believe me if I told you that almost 3.5 billion images are shared online per day? It's a lot. So gone are the days, right, of capturing your moments on 35 millimeter. Do you remember those days? Right? Monitoring the counter as the number of exposures diminished on your roll, right? Do you remember that? Or taking your film to a photo developer and waiting patiently to see if your moments captured were captured in focus. Do you remember? Bit nostalgic, right? So photo albums no longer occupy so much room on your shelf, right? Digital images of today can be easily, quickly taken and stored online in cloud-provided albums. The mobile photography phenomenon presents new opportunities for us to develop new and deeper engagements with people. All of us, the we, right? We want to discover valuable emotional insights and create relevant, user-generated photo libraries that capture the hearts and the minds of your audience. Look at these two images. An elderly lady wanting to dip her toes in the water, only capable with the help of another. Look closely and you may see the pod of dolphins in the distance that came out to greet her. The ocean, cold. The surf, a little rough. Windy. A young girl embarking on an exciting new journey. Wedded bliss. Special moments. Reflection. Partnership. Love. Today we can describe these metadata components as the DNA of a photograph. And today, if you think about the metadata, it includes simple things like your camera information, geolocation, and basic cognitive recognition. We are capturing life in images today. So now, let's unlock the 1,000 words that include emotions, reactions, and deeper descriptions. With an evolving shift of technology in the market, we are seeing more people gaining additional skills in taking and editing photos. And because of that, we are seeing an explosion of talented amateur photographers that are coming to the market who are taking real-life pictures that are authentic and not staged. So today, like a pixel in the fabric of time, it is so easy to take, share, and post your photographs. The introduction of cameras into mobile phones achieved two things. One, it made taking photos instant and sharing them. And two, it literally transformed photography into a new form of communication. And because images are now created instantly and just stored digitally, right? The vast majority will never be printed. Instead, we'll just keep sharing, posting, and messaging. And it's used today in a new form of online communication. And because our phones are always with us, it makes each moment capturable, whatever moment capturable. And there is no longer having to choose that very best moment to capture because you get so many do-overs. Not like in the old days when we had to monitor those rolls, right, as the counter went down. So this is important, and this is where photography is going in terms of that new form of communication and understanding. Everybody today has an equal opportunity to speak through a new form of communication. No language, no boundaries, no experience required, just images. The 1,000 words in every photograph quickly is replacing the spoken and written word. Now, with few exceptions, we can say photography is more honest, more authentic, right? And that's where technology takes over, creating an opportunity to really understand these deeper insights that are within the photograph that we're now communicating. And photographs present one of the largest data sets today in the world. You know, a photograph is on average a couple of megabytes, right? So you add that up, we've just created one of the largest data sets in the world. And with the evolution of this great new data set, it gives us the opportunity to find out more and extract more about why we are communicating so much with images. How does that photograph make you feel? What is it about the image that makes you react? What is it about that picture that sparks a memory or a desired dream? So what do our pictures tell us about ourselves, right? And which of your pictures do you want to save for generations to come? So how do we use this exponential explosion of data within photography? Well, technology today is allowing us to sift through trillions of images. And it's allowing us to really go through those images based on any criteria that we select. And if that picture is worth 1,000 words, technology today will tell you what those words are. And that's where photography is headed. Artificial intelligence will soon recognize not just things, right, but resiliency, inspiration, and deeper reactions than what's just within the frame. So finding that image moves us beyond aesthetics into a new exciting realm where machines and humans collaborate at scale. We're in a new era where technology can recognize a picture beyond nouns. It'll start recognizing the adjectives and the adverbs through the lens of your target audience. So, for example, out of the millions of photos online today of a kitten, technology will learn that each is not a cat. But technology will learn to recognize a curious, cute, ginger, fluffy kitten with green eyes, cute little whiskers that makes you smile and want to pet that kitten. Look at these two images. New life, innocence, total happiness, comfort, love. Sunset, a trip down memory lane, patience, silence, love. So imagine a world of this visual content, right? From photos to videos to 360-degree augmented virtual reality, all images and media in various forms, all searchable, all overflowing with data that extends from the creator to the content and how it makes you react. So what if today I told you you could probably take those images off your phone and run them through an algorithm of anything that you select based on the emotions that you want to extract and preserve. And we could serve up your top 50 images for you and store them, right? So you know where they are. And today, as we snap, edit, message, and post, herein lies the opportunity to discover more. Think about your own behavior. As you scroll through screens of data and information, it's the image that captures your attention, not the text. Images speak volumes, and the speed at which images are taken certainly impacts the life cycle of an image. Photographs are only relevant for the period of time that you have engagement with them. Once engagement stops, that image slips away into the caverns of your timeline. So how many times do you review all your images in your library? How many times do you get an opportunity to go through and select the best ones? You don't. We don't have the time. Current technologies are getting smarter, and we're now able to recognize the DNA in your images, for example, not only recognizing the objects and storing them in an intelligent way, but starting to understand the emotions and the reactions that are centered around these images. And coming soon, there will be a way for you to collect your photos, select any criteria you want to rank them, analyze them, and learn valuable, emotionally conductive information with nothing more than just a photo. But not just a photo, the one that emotionally connects with you. We will take a static image today and now analyze the dynamic components that no one yet has been able to tell you. As the photographic genius Ansel Adams once said, a great photograph is one that fully expresses, in the deepest sense, what one is feeling about what is being photographed. The truth about a photograph will never change. What is changing is technology's ability to now recognize that truth. So here's the thing. I want you to think about the photos on your phones, on your PCs, maybe in that shoebox on the shelf somewhere at home. And start thinking which feelings through images you will prioritize to be analyzed, ranked, and the best quality presented to you to preserve for generations to come. Okay. Now, everybody, I want you to look at my camera, smile, and say cheese. Thank you.